I never imagined one night could change my entire life. It was supposed to be just another family gathering, laughter, food. But that night stole my peace, my innocence, and my place in my own family. And yet, it also gave me the one man who refused to let me go. The living room glowed with golden light. I sat quietly in the corner, but my heart wasn't quiet, because across the room sat him, Daniel. Our families were close, almost like relatives. That made our bond both special and forbidden. From the outside, we looked like childhood friends. But inside, we both knew it was something more. Every glance we shared set my heart racing. That night, he caught me staring, and instead of looking away, he tilted his head toward the patio. He wanted me to follow. I told myself I wouldn't go, but I did. The cold air hit me as I stepped outside. The sound of laughter and music dulled behind me. He was standing near the railing, his hands shoved in his pockets, looking nervous and determined at the same time. "You came," he whispered. "I shouldn't be here," I said, my voice trembling. "I know," he said, "but I couldn't sit in there pretending anymore. Every time I see you, I lose control. He paused, his chest rising and falling. "I love you." The words shattered me. They were everything I wanted to hear and everything I feared. Tears stung my eyes. "Daniel, this is wrong. Our families." "I don't care," he interrupted, his voice breaking. "I've tried to fight it, but I can't. You're the only one I see when I walk into a room. The only one I dream about at night. The only one I want." He reached for my hand, and though my heart screamed that I should pull away, my fingers curled into his. His warmth spread through me like fire. Then he stepped closer, too close. I could feel his breath against my cheek, smelled the faint trace of cologne on his shirt. My chest rose and fell as I whispered, "Someone might see us." "I don't care," he murmured, his forehead pressing gently against mine. For a moment, the world disappeared. There were no voices, no rules, no consequences, just the thundering of my heart and the steady strength of his arms pulling me closer. When his lips brushed mine, soft and trembling, it felt like stepping into a storm and finding shelter at the same time. I gasped, my hands gripping his shirt as if I'd fall without him. The kiss deepened, slow at first, then desperate, as though all the years of silence were finally breaking free. "Daniel," I breathed, but my voice was swallowed by the way he kissed me again, gentle yet urgent. Like he couldn't stop even if he wanted to. That night under the stars, we crossed a line we could never uncross. But in that moment, I didn't care, because for the first time in my life, I felt completely, dangerously, beautifully alive. Weeks later, I sat on the bathroom floor, staring at the test. 2 pink lines. Pregnant. My world collapsed. I was only 19, unmarried, terrified. When I told Daniel, his face went pale. He pressed his hands over his face, then looked at me firmly. "Don't panic. Don't cry. We'll face this together. I'll never leave you." I wanted to believe him, but I knew my family wouldn't. The family's hatred. The night they found out, my father's voice roared through the house. "You've destroyed our honor. Do you realize what you've done?" My mother sobbed, refusing to look at me. My siblings treated me like a stranger. Relatives called me names that cut into my soul. No one asked if I was scared. No one asked if I was okay. I cried until I could hardly breathe. His proposal. Days later, Daniel walked into my house. Everyone froze. "I love her," he said, his voice steady. "I'm going to marry her. You don't have to accept me, but you won't throw her away like trash." My father glared. "You think marriage will fix this?" Daniel stepped closer. "I don't care about fixing reputations. I care about her and our child. I'll protect them both with my life. For the first time, I felt a spark of hope. The wedding was rushed and cold. No music, no smiles. My father didn't walk me down the aisle. My mother didn't hug me. Half the relatives didn't come. But Daniel was there. His hand was steady. His eyes didn't waver when he vowed to stand by me. That night, sitting in my plain dress, I cried. Daniel knelt in front of me, holding my hands. "Don't cry," he whispered. "We'll build our own family. They don't have to accept us. One day, they'll see our love is stronger than their judgment." Life was hard. We had no home of our own, no family support. Neighbors whispered. Relatives ignored us. Some nights I broke down. But Daniel never let go of me. He worked long hours, cooked when I was sick, and talked about baby names with a smile that melted my fear. When I told him I felt worthless, he cupped my face and said, "Don't ever think that. You're my wife. You're the mother of my child. If the whole world hates you, let them. I'll never let you walk alone." For the first time in months, I believed him. When our daughter was born, everything changed. The shame, the whispers, the rejection, all of it disappeared the moment I held her tiny body. Her eyes were innocent, untouched by the cruelty of the world. Daniel kissed her forehead, tears running down his cheeks. "She's perfect," he whispered. "And she's ours." In that moment, I realized maybe this was always meant to be. It took years for my family to soften, but by then I had already learned something. Family isn't always blood. Family is the one who stays when everyone else leaves. Family is the man who doesn't let go of your hand when the world spits on you. Our love began as something forbidden, but it grew into the very thing that saved me.